Well, some things you could learn about your preferred stars, such as their racial heritage. Beyoncé, Rihanna, Halle Berry, Drake, Mariah Carey, Barack Obama. These are some of the most popular mixed-race celebrities. But the richness of race, culture, and tradition is clear and welcomed around the world now, more than at any other time in human history. People of various colors, ethnicity, and languages can now be met in the most crowded and huge metropolis or the smallest village. According to NPR, mixed-race folks are one of the fastest-growing groups in the U.S. people. The swirl is approaching. So, who are the multiracial public figures you could have missed? From music celebrities and sports stars to heroes and superheroes and emerging artists. Let's have a look at some celebrities. Pete Wentz is mixed. His beloved mother was born in Jamaica, and his black maternal grandfather, Winston Lewis, was a U.S. ambassador to the African country Sierra Leone. When I grew up, I was going to Jamaica a lot, he told Alt Press. Louis C.K. Lewis, who was born in Washington, D.C. from a Mexican Jewish father and an Irish mother, lived in Mexico City until he was 7 years old. Spanish was his first language. Considering himself an accidental white man in an interview with Rolling Stone in 2013, Linda Carter was chosen to play Wonder Woman for 3 consecutive seasons on the popular television show. With a heart of mother is from Mexico. 55 Plus magazine said that Carter was born Linda Jean Cordova Carter Marley. This great legend might have never been born if Jamaica wasn't colonized by the British colonial service. Plaza. The actress who is famous for her great role as April Ludgate, TV's favorite millennial on NBC's Parks and Recreation, has a white mother and a Puerto Rican father. Many people don't know that I'm Puerto Rican since I'm fair-skinned, she told Cosmo. J. Cole has a white mother and a black father and grew up in the military village of Fayetteville, North Carolina. The hip-hop man thinks that his biracial origin gives him a unique identity because he's considered both sides, he told XXL magazine. I can be considered among white people because I am connected to my mother, her side of the family, those who I love, of course. I have many white friends. However, at the end of the day, I've never felt white. Slash, whose real name is Saul Hudson, was born in England in 1965. His father, who was Anthony Hudson, was a white Englishman who worked as an album cover designer for Neil Young and Joni Mitchell. His mother, who was named Ola Hudson, was a designer of black fashion. She, who is a singer and songwriter, entered the international music scene with her first album, Badlands. Although she is white, the originally New Jersey girl is biracial. She's born to a white mother and a black father. She really wants the world to know this fact.
Let's talk about some celebs that you may or may not have known are Latino. So starting us off, we have Kid Cudi. His dad is Mexican and his mom is Black American, and his real name is actually Scott Ramon Seguro. Next we have Bruno Mars, and his real name is actually Peter Jean Hernandez, and his dad's Puerto Rican and his mom is Filipino. Next we have Snooki, and she's actually from Chile. She was adopted by an Italian family, and ever since she reached fame, she has been able to reconnect with her family from Chile. Next we have Bella Thorne, and her dad is Cuban and her mom's American. Next we have Lupita Nyong'o. She is of Kenyan and Mexican descent. She was born in Mexico. So she is proudly both and said that she loves carne asada tacos. And I want to finish off with Cameron Diaz. Her dad's Cuban and her mom's American. And this is someone who has spoken out about not being considered Latina enough because she doesn't speak Spanish. Obviously she's blonde, she has blue eyes, but she's spoken out about how she grew up with her Cuban culture and she's Latina proud. We have Mariah Carey. Her father is Afro-Venezuelan. And her real last name is actually supposed to be Nunez. When her paternal grandfather immigrated from Venezuela to the United States, he changed his last name from Nunez to Carey to be more accepted here.
The love still gives us strength.
You've shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you. I should go.
You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Kana. Yes, that will be your name. All right then.
Radun hagedu. Onak ti ozarni gora tatni du hage. Dode! Asedek. Togazu ha. Asesege. Nekti saderi ondara. Dinawe. Adini kwe guhage.
Don't think I have any intention of caressing your cheek and saying I was wrong.
I will not weep and wonder what might have been. I'm sure you understand. Still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage. All noble qualities. I should have killed you long ago.
오늘 기와히를 하겠니?
The price you pay for bringing up either my Chinese or American heritage.
My blood.
She'll pay for that one, mouth.
Call me a mudblood.
He did not.
What's a mudblood?
It means dirty blood. Mudblood's a really foul name for someone who is muggle-born, someone with non-magic parents, someone like me. It's not a term one usually hears in civilized conversation.
See, the thing is, Harry, there's some wizards, like the Malfoy family, who think they're better than everyone else because they're what people call pure blood.
That's horrible. It's disgusting.
And it's Codswallop to boot. Dirty blood. Why, there isn't a wizard alive today that's not half blood or less. More to the point, they've yet to think of a spell that our Hermione can't do. Come here. Don't you think on it, Hermione. Don't you think on it for 1 minute.
Muggles.
Muggles? Muggles.
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 My blood.
Mudblood.
It's a mudblood.
Mudblood who is muggle-born.
Mudbloods.
Muggleborns.
All muggle-borns. Mudbloods. Muggle-born.
Mudblood.
Muggleborns.
No, Muggleborns.
The Muggleborns.
Mudbloods are mudbloods. The Muggle fear mudblood.
Muggles. Muggles.
Mudblood.
Mudblood.
Muggle.
Muggle.
Muggles. Muggles. The Muggles.
Muggle. Muggles. 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 Mudblood.
Muggles. Muggleborn.
Muggles.